Hello everyone. In this module, we're going to be going over Google Calendar and its appointment slot feature. So let's go ahead and see what you will be learning in this module. I'm going to show you how to choose your personal Google Calendar over other Google Calendars, how to create an appointment slot in that calendar, how to find your appointment calendar link, and how to share the link with teachers, students, or other people that need to book time with you. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to come into my Google Calendar tab right here. And if you need to know how to find your Google Calendar, you can either do calendar.google.com or you can come into the waffle and find it here. You also have this sidebar in quite a few of the Google apps. It's in your email and a few other places. And you can also add your calendar to here so that it's a quick add-on and you don't have to go to multiple places to find it. So right now I have my personal calendar checked. The reason why we want to put appointment slots in our personal calendar is so that other people cannot see who has booked time with us. So while you are able to book slots in your Google Classroom calendar, I would not recommend doing that because that would mean that other students would be able to see the names of people who have booked time with you. And that's a privacy thing. So just be aware that students do have access to your Google Classroom calendar. And so you can find those here. As you can see, I have quite a few classrooms and each of them has their own calendar. So just be careful of which one of these is checked when you are creating this appointment slot. Right now, the only thing I have checked is my personal calendar. So I am in the week view right now. And the reason why, and if you want to know how to change the view, it's this drop down button right here. You have lots of different options. So the reason why I like the week view is because I can be very precise about the times that I'm choosing and I don't have to go back and waste time to edit the times. If you're booking calendar slots in your month view or your day view, it might be a little tricky to get the exact time that you want. So let's say for Monday the 24th, I would like to put an appointment slot that is for 2 hours. So I'm simply going to click right here underneath the 9 a.m. time slot. And right now it automatically sets it for 1 hour. So I'm going to go ahead and come here to time and I'm going to extend that to 2 hours. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click right here that says appointment slots. Next, I'm going to give it a title. So this is the title that people will see when they go to your appointment slot link. So think carefully about what you want to say. You can say homework help, you can say student hours, you can say student help hours, you can say team co-planning time to let your team know when you're available for co-planning. If you have a student teacher, you might say student teacher office hours. There's different things that you can title these appointment slots based on the populations of people that you will be serving and that need to meet with you. The great thing about appointment slots is that you can work it around your current calendar. So the times that you know that you're free, that you would like to give time to meet with people, you can just set the appointment slot and that way you don't have to go 3 rounds of, are you available Monday morning? No, not available. Are you available Tuesday afternoon? No, not available. Everyone can just automatically see when you are available without you having to share your personal calendar. So I'm going to go ahead and title this Homework Help. Now, the next thing you need to decide is, do you want different slots, the time frames of those slots, or do you just want one big slot? So this drop-down menu right here has 2 options for you. You can say slots with duration or you can say a single slot. If I did that, then my option would go away here and it would just be one big 2-hour block. So that might be nice if you're doing this for team meetings or if you have, something long that you need to work through with someone else. Since this is for students, I'm going to go ahead and say slots with duration and I'm going to change this to 20 minutes. I think 20 minutes is plenty of time to help a kiddo out. Next, I'm going to say save. Now you've created your first appointment slot. Congratulations. Now you need to find the link. So we're going to click back into this box, and it has this cool little icon right here. So you always know in your calendar, if you see this, that this is an appointment slot that you have created. Click into the box, and you have this new link right here. It says go to appointment page for this calendar. When you click on it, it will open up the appointment slot calendar in a new tab. I'm going to change the view to the one that we just did. So now you can see my 20-minute slots that say homework help. So be careful when you book these appointment slots that you are also matching the dates, because this is automatically going to come into the week view. And you really only have two options. If you can see up here, you have a day view and a week view. And you can also refresh to see if anyone has created new things. Okay, so here's the link. You're going to go ahead and click once, and then using your right click, you're going to right click on here and say copy. So now you have copied this link. So now there's a couple of things you can do with this link. You can share it in an email. You can put it on your Google Classroom stream. If you have an email signature, you can also put it in your signature so that everyone, whenever they email you, can always have access to that. You can hyperlink it into a document or into a slide. There's lots of places that you can put this link. For now, let's go ahead and say that since this is homework help, that we want to put this into our classroom. So I'm going to come up here to my Google Classroom. This is my sample 6th grade classroom. And I'm going to put it in the announcement. So I can say, new, book time with me for homework help. Click on the link, then choose a gray time slot. Tell me how you want to meet. Let's say, since this is 6th grade, they have an option of Zoom or GoGuardian video. Then tell me what you need help with. And then I'll give an example. I didn't understand this week's reading. Some of the words were hard. So I'm prompting my students to be really specific about what they want. And I'm going to show you how that comes up when they go to the appointment. So now I'm going to say add, and that link is still on my clipboard because I copied it. So now I'm going to say right click and paste, or you can do Control V, add link. So now students, when students click on this, they will be taken to a page where they need to sign in with their Osborne email, and then they will come to this page here. Oh, probably should say post. And I can schedule this. I can do whatever I need to do with this. I can take it off or take it on, things like that. So now let's say a student has clicked on it, signed in, and they see this, okay? Let's say, okay, I want help at 9 a.m. So they're going to click on the gray box. And now, following your instructions, they're going to say, where do I want to meet with my teacher? Let's say I want to do GoGuardian. Description. Remember, I prompted the students to say what exactly they needed help with. I need help with, let's say, with writing. I am stuck on my introduction. Then they're going to say save. Once you say save, what happens is that the student will see that they have an appointment booked on their Osborne calendar, and you will see it on your calendar. And now you can see that that first time slot, that box has disappeared. So every time someone books something, people who come to this link will see what is available in real time, but they will not be able to see who has booked the time, okay? So let's go ahead and go back to my personal Osborne calendar. And now what I can see is this right here. So automatically it's been thrown in here. So I can open that, and what is really nice about this is it gives me the person's name. So it will give you the student name, okay? and I have a Google Meet link already here. So if the student had said, meet me on Meet, then you guys would both have this. If it's a GoGuardian video, then you just need to go, at 8:50, you should get a notification from your calendar if you have notifications turned on, and it will remind you, oh, that's right, at 9 a.m., I'm supposed to do a GoGuardian with this student, and I can pop in there. And then right down here, it tells you, I need help with writing, I'm stuck on my introduction, okay? And here's the notification right here. If I was to go to my personal calendar, it would also be there. So that's really nice too, is that it pops the calendar link onto each of your calendars so that you can both see it. And that is how you use appointment slots. It's a really great feature. I have my own appointment slot link for my Osborne calendar listed on the EdTech PD site if you ever need to book time with me. I update it week by week as my appointments change and as things get tossed into my calendar. And so there are a couple places where you can always put your appointment slot link. All right, everybody. So I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you learned a lot about Google Calendar and the appointment slots. And I really hope that you give it a try and that you allow students to kind of book time with you, because I think it's a really great feature. So students know that you're always there, always available, and that you are willing and ready to help them. All right. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much. Bye.